Got some multiple new developments tonight in that officer-involved shooting in Wyoming that left a domestic assault suspect dead. The prosecutor says that officers were justified when they returned gunfire with Al James. And tonight, we have new video of the gunshots being fired in that neighborhood. 24-Hour News 8's Danny Carlson joins us live from Wyoming with more on this one tonight. Danny?
Well, you know what, Brian, just about within the past hour, we got our hands on some dash cam video from that scene. The whole video itself lasts only about a minute. In it, you can see officers with guns drawn. You can hear an explosion of gunfire. It's clearly a tense scene, but it's one that the prosecutor says was handled correctly. And he said he made his decision today based on the facts, not on public opinion.
Honestly, I didn't take into account what I thought the public would think of it. It's, to me, so straightforward that it's not a consideration. I mean, what they did, he didn't leave them any choice, and they were legally justified in doing what they did.
Justified, Prosecutor Bill Forsyth says, because Alan James had been asked to leave his house and leave his guns by his wife, a Wyoming public safety dispatcher, and officers from the department.
Mr. James ultimately put himself in a position here, and he really can't blame anybody but himself for what ultimately happened to him.
He shot at least 17 rounds, the report says, shot at Wyoming public safety officers and hit one in the stomach. That officer is still off the job tonight, recovering.
But it wasn't for a lack of effort on his part that he didn't kill all three officers in that backyard.
Officers eventually fired 11 times at James. He died 9 days later from a chest wound. We are told there's no way to know who fired that deadly shot.
It was a position where the officers, in my mind, had absolutely no choice to do what they did, and they were legally justified in doing it.
Now, the names of the two officers who shot James were redacted from the report. One officer was from Kentwood, one from the city of Wyoming. Their names were redacted because there were direct threats against their safety, we're told, that were received here at the department over the weekend. Now, I did ask Wyoming Chief James Carmody about those threats and if anyone was going to be charged. He said it is still an open investigation, but if they can charge someone, they will. Live in Wyoming tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-Hour News 8.